Hey you. Yeah, you. Not any other of my subscribers. You. If you've played Minecraft before, you've probably made a hardcore world. And there's a couple ways that people will start these hardcore worlds. There's people who die right away. There's people who don't. There's the builder who builds cool things straight off the bat, but doesn't focus on gear. And then you have the sweat, who gets geared way too quickly and does not give a single damn about building. And then you have someone like me. Not my brightest moment. When I created my world, I didn't really have a plan on what I was going to do. I was trying to be careful since when I normally do hardcore worlds, I think I'm too good and get overconfident and die in stupid ways. It took me a couple seconds to get my bearings since my game was really lagging on my absolute potato of a PC, which I have fixed by now. I started by getting some wood and then leaving this god-awful snow biome and traveling on ice until I found a rock that was next to a snow biome, which is still an improvement. Then I built my first home, which all I could say is that this thing was beautiful. Just look at this thing. It was the #1 build in all of Minecraft. I got some tools so that I didn't have to break everything with my fist. More specifically, I crafted a hoe to grow food because 1, I'm a chunky monkey, and 2, because I was pretty hungry at this point with only 3 hunger points, so if I didn't eat soon, I would probably die. I dug out the base a bit more while I waited for the seed to grow before I realized it would be a lot quicker to just get some coal and eat fish from the ocean. It's not like I'm a vegetarian or something, no, I need my protein. While I was waiting for my protein to cook, I started a mine to get some basic resources, such as cobblestone, granite, and diorite. And also whatever this green stuff is, I'm not sure what it is, but like, it's kind of weird. There was a lot of it though, so I mined as much as I could before I headed back to the surface to get my protein, because I need my protein. After I got my food, I used the essential materials I obtained earlier to decorate my floor before going back down into the mines to try and get to diamond level. In that montage, I clearly didn't just mine. I went and fought the first mob in this world, even if I was a bit of a chicken, and made a safety hut even though it was just a spider, before I got more wood, coal, and steak from a cow before returning to base, where I'm currently expanding so that the hidey hut I built serves as a staircase instead of a hidey hut. While I was mining, I started to smelt my iron to prepare for the mines once again. Once it was smelted, I crafted a shield, an iron sword, and an iron pickaxe before descending into the mines to finally reach diamond level. When I got further into the deep slate, I found some more iron, and then we get to the cliff you saw at the beginning. I wouldn't known that I recorded this 3 months ago, so I can't remember if I was clip farming here, or if I was genuinely just this goddamn stupid. All I do know though, is that my stupidity made me want to absolutely crash out. I headed to the surface and started smelting my iron. I considered crafting something with the diamonds, but I didn't want to lose them, so I decided to instead put them in the abyss. AKA a bundle, because I'll probably never see these diamonds ever again. While I was waiting for the iron to finish smelting, I dug out the base a bit more to connect to the stairway better. As soon as the iron was finished smelting, I used it to craft an iron axe and a bucket. When morning came, I started to collect all of the items that you can only get in a snow biome, such as snow. I also got some pumpkins so that I can make a snow farm later down the road. Why did I get these materials, you may ask? It's because I realized that living in a snow biome would be absolute hell, so I made the executive decision to move away and find somewhere I actually want to live. I went back to the temporary base to get everything I would need for my new life, like my furnace, this crafting table, the door, and this crop, which still hasn't grown yet. What the? Before starting on my adventure to a new home, I will say though, there is one benefit to living in a snow biome, and that is ice boating. Splash! Spawn! I'm like a goddamn fighter jet. Vroom, kaboom! Ooh, sugarcane. Splash! Pow. Also sorry about the frame rate. I'm playing on a 7-year-old laptop. It's also the reason there's these black bars on the top and bottom, which doesn't matter that much because I found a ruined portal. If you're wondering what just happened, I heard a spider and it scared the piss out of me, so I speed ran building a safety hut so that I wouldn't die to it. Yeah. Anyway, I have this clock now to tell the time. You know, my throat is still kind of hurting, but, you know, I got to. While traveling, I found a shipwreck that had a buried treasure map that I decided to start following. However, I did not realize that this decision may cost me my life in one of the stupidest way possible. Yeah, it's a goddamn polar bear that gives me my first near-death experience. I wasn't recording my mic when I recorded this in the first place, but I'll try to recreate what I was thinking in the moment. Oh, there's a polar bear. Honestly, that wasn't that scary. Oh, crappers, I got hit. I don't really care that much, because I just have so much aura, and I'm definitely not pissing myself right now. I tried to fight the polar bear, but in the end, I decided it would probably be easier to just run away. And then I saw my boat in the water and decided that I didn't want to waste 5 wood on that, so I grabbed it and I zoomed away. Then I followed the buried treasure and found a spot to dig down. After digging for a while, I finally found the chest. And then I set to seas to finally find a place to live. I found this beach which looked like a good place to set up a starter base until I needed a good mega base YouTube thumbnail. However, it was still nighttime, so I decided to set up a piss shack, and I was going to AFK until morning, but then I remembered, if you want to get anywhere in life, you have to face your fears. So I went and fought the green goblins with nothing but a sword and a shirt. I was fighting for my life. Although they weren't really that hard of a battle, they kind of remind me of Android users. Until I got overwhelmed and ran back to my hidey hut. I dug down so that the zombies wouldn't break the door. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's now the morning. I started my morning by taking down the piss shack and looking for a spot I wanted to build my house. I made it official by placing down the big three. Then I got some wood to make the start of my start house. Then I got some cobble and started the outline of my house. I ran out of wood halfway through building the house, so I went to the forest to get some oak so I could finish the floor and the roof of my house. So yeah, this was my not so perfect start to hardcore Minecraft. I think the house looks decent for a starter base. To finish the video, I just did some off-camera Minecraft. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. This video took a while to edit since I'm still learning how to edit, so the next videos I promise will be better. I'll also try to record my microphone so the whole video isn't just a voiceover.